Alright. It's filming right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in Yokosuka, Japan. At the age of 3, my dad and I, we moved to the United States and lived in Virginia, Newport News, Virginia, area code 757. It was a pretty rough area, pretty rough town. And every night, you know, there would be shootings and my dad would be like, get under the bed. So we had to move from there. So we moved from Virginia to, he actually asked me a question. He was like, you can either go to California or Florida. And I was like, let's go to Florida.
Most kids at that age, you have to constantly stay on them about, hey man, get to work, do something. Hey man, get to work, do something. And with this kid, it wasn't like that. And like I say, when I've been talking to the dad, he was like, yeah man, that's my son right there. I told him from that point, I was like, man, your son gonna be special, man. He got it.
I feel like God not only gave me the blessings and the opportunity to play baseball, but he gave me a voice to speak to the youth and to be an example for the young athletes. And just having that in the back of my head and just knowing that each and every day I go out to the field and I just be myself. Each and every day I go outside and I smile, I impact people. So really truly believe in yourself, keep working hard, and just be an example, be a role model. And if you can look up to me as a role model, I believe people can look up to you as a role model.
I was coaching a 14U team, and at the time we had practice on, I think, Wednesdays. And this other organization was in there. I go in there and I see a group of kids in there, and I spot this one kid that's younger than the other ones. And he's just working. And I noticed this kid working as I'm throwing BP, because we go in there, we throw BP on the inside for about an hour. And the whole time I see this kid kind of sort of just working up the tee, doing his thing. So I'm supposed to be doing my job throwing BP, and I couldn't help but notice this kid just constantly going from station to station, just going about his business, going about his work, going about his business, going about his work. So I don't know if you remember that time, but during the time where I'm changing out guys from this batter to that batter, I come over and I stop and talk to you for a second, because I want to know, dang, who this kid is.
Yeah, I was like, who is talking to me?
Pretty swing, lefty swing. Don't see nothing but teeth. That's where the name Smiley come from. So just smiling, just working, just smiling. And most kids at that age, you have to constantly stay on them about, hey man, get to work, do something. Hey man, get to work, do something. And with this kid, it wasn't like that. And like I say, I saw the swing from the very first swing and was like, wow, this kid, you know what I'm saying, he has talent. So, after, we get done with our hour session, his dad was actually the one that was running the program. So when I've been talking to the dad, he was like, yeah, man, that's my son right there. I told him from that point, I was like, man, your son gonna be special, man. He got it. And what I saw he had at that time was determination. Determination, the want to be better. Because once again, no one had to tell him to be better. He knew exactly what to do. He knew what his job was, and he got in there and he got his work done. After that, we stayed in contact. Saw him a few more times at the facility. Where we worked out at the same time as they worked out at the same time as our team, and that relationship just kind of sort of built from there. I love working with kids anyway, but working with the kid that's going to work just as hard as me, because any coach can tell you, throwing BP for an hour, that's hard work. So for a kid to come in and work for that hour just as hard as the coach, he's always going to draw the attention of that coach that's in there with them at the same time. And like I say, from that experience, that very first experience, I knew then, he was a special kid. He was a hard-working kid, and wherever he wanted to go in this game, he was going to go.
And Coach Mitchell was my outfield coach. So every time we go to the field, we do ground balls, pop flies, and Coach will always work on me. And he's the one that really got my basics and the fundamentals down. So I always appreciate Coach for that.
And this is one of those things again. And I have to cut the clippers off of this here. You never know how you're impacting a person's life at the time you're impacting a person's life. So whenever you're doing something, give 100% in whatever it is you do. As a coach, I always gave 100%, and coaching, not knowing individuals like DeAmez were actually taking all of what they were seeing, not just me hitting balls, not just me just having fun and playing, but they took in everything that they saw, and it's either they implemented some things, they threw some things out, but it makes people around you better as well when you portray a good image or a great image. People see those things, and that's one of the things DeAmez always came back to talk to me about, was the fact that he liked my personality. He liked what I was able to give him on the baseball field, and he's always appreciated and respected that, and he's one of the players that has always come back and gave me props for that. And that's what I respect most about the kid. He's a humble young man. His success that he's having right now couldn't happen to a greater just person. Cut it real good today, and it's out of place by tomorrow. It's just naturally going to curl up. All right, man. Back up, 5 o'clock.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Back at it, yes, sir. All right, man. Have a good one, bro.
All right. Nah, still my joke. The routine.
And lift your heels up, walk the hands forward, the feet forward, walk the feet forward between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, maybe hands to the shins, squat back, exhale, forward.
I always had baseball in my blood. My dad, obviously, he went to Norfolk State University, 2-time All-American, and he really engraved in me baseball. And not only him, but he always calls, and I always talk to all his college baseball friends, and all of them played professional. Mel Waring, Terry Brashaw, and Terry Brashaw is now the Kansas City Royals hitting coach, the head coach of the Kansas City Royals. I work so hard, just not only that I can give my family a better life, but just so that my parents don't have to pay for college or worry about money. And working hard, that's why each and every day I work so hard. I grind every second, every hour, just so I don't have that, so that my parents don't have to really worry about paying for school and having the stress on them. So each and every day I work hard and work my tail off, just so I can have the opportunity and be blessed with the opportunity.
And we have your jersey over here. So he wants you to talk about how we met and about playing ball in Korea. And DeAmez is, he called you Papa Choi.
안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Daegu, Korea.
Hey, Mama Sydney. Hey, what you cooking?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. What are you doing? 안녕하세요.
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay.
Let's go. Use your chest. Let's go. Blow. Blow up. Here we go. Come on. What you say? Let's go.
Come on. Breathe. Come on. Keep going. Breathe.
One thing you're gonna get from DeAmez is this kid is a grinder, man. He has great character. He's always on time. He's gonna keep you accountable, man. I mean, this guy texting me, make sure like, yo, coach, we on for 6 in the morning, right? I was like, yeah, we are, yeah. And half the time, sometimes I'll be super sleepy while you texting me that, you know? Let's go. Good job. Up, let's go, explode. There we go. Good job. Come on, hold it. Up, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Down.
Everybody asks me how I get these big legs, man. Just like that.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep doing legs, man. Explosive work. Me and Coach P, we really barely do bar work. It's just explosive work, lightweight, more reps.
Yeah. Hip, hip mobility. A lot of different things. We do a lot of isolation work. Like as you see, we did like isolation on the legs. So we pretty much do a lot of variations of different things. We focus on full body workouts all the time. Instead of like one day we do upper body, one day we do everything in one day. All right, got you. Franz Polomis, trainer here at Mental Warfare Fitness. I have my certification in metabolic conditioning. I graduated at Concordia St. Paul University with my degree of kinesiology, exercise science, and I'm also certified in sports injury specialist.
BMW have built. Oh yeah, coach. Just got done with our workout. Go back home, get some protein, some turkey bacon, lean bacon. Get some eggs, 4 eggs, kind of on my bulk, 4 or 5 eggs. To be honest, just depending on how I feel, I'm not that hungry, but you still gotta eat. Crack some eggs. Man, Chef D in the building. Hey man, in order to get big, you gotta eat big, so always get vegetables if you eat. You know the saying, man, put that green in your body, you can put that green in your pocket. Whew. It doesn't taste the best, but body.
One thing about DeAmez, when he was 3, I was in Korea, and I had a sports room like this, and he took my bat one time, and I always had a tee in the sports room, right, so I always take dry cuts. He took the knob of the bat and was knocking the ball off the tee, and he was grunting, going, I said, what is that noise? And I went in there, and he would mimic whatever I was doing, and as far as his success, once we moved back to the States in 2008 when my father passed, we kind of came back and we stayed in Jersey City, then we moved back to Virginia. By that time, he was about 4 or 5, and I always kept him in sports. I always coached at a high school team. So then we ended up moving to Florida in 2013, but prior to that, he was always on the Little League team. He always played 2 years up because of his talent. He would leave the Boys and Girls Club at 4. We would go to the field from 4 to 6. Then we'd go home and cook, eat. By 7:30, 8 o'clock, he was knocked out every day. So I really dedicated my talents and my life to my son. Kind of funny, we got here to Kissimmee in 2013. All the kids were riding a bike, excuse me, was riding a bike with a seat on. So you remember that, DeAmez? You didn't have your seat? So yeah. He was like, Dad, the neighbor down there said you have a seat. I said, oh, I got the seat in the garage. So the reason why I didn't put the seat on because I wanted him to work on his legs. So I know if he's riding that bike standing up, he's pumping his legs while everybody's sitting down. And then we used to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. We had a garage. We had a full mound, and we had an L string that he would hit continuously off that tee into there. He'll do his dry mechanics on the mound. And then we'll go out in the community in the dark and we'll swing the bat, step and swing, then we'll stop, and we'll do push-ups, then we'll jog. So we pretty much, I kind of did that to kind of get him in to have a good work ethic. So I knew as a young child at 9, 10, that if I give that work ethic in them now, it's already instilled in them. Oftentimes you'll find kids who want to take a day off because they're tired or they have homework. Like I tell some of my students, and some of my athletes, hey, when you go to college, you're going to have homework too. I remember staying up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've witnessed him stay up to 1:32 if he needs to take that test or he needs to study. So
6 a.m. workouts and a big breakfast. Now back on the field with Coach K. Ross, skills and drills. Let's go. Good morning, Coach.
What's going on?
How you feeling today?
Doing well. Trying to get set up for this workout. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff in the back of this car. We're going to get set up, get going about 10 o'clock. Guys should be coming in about 9:50. Starting right at 10 o'clock. Skills and drills. We get set up for the morning. We got to rake the field. DeAmez, go ahead and start raking the field.
Day for a great day, man. Whenever I'm on the field, gotta be happy, man.
Getting back, standing up. Fastball, good. Lead. Back. Good. Go. All the way past me, Water break, go. Around me. Last one, Dwayne. Back, standing up. Good, go. Better. All the way through. Good, water break. Good job. God damn. Yeah. Go down, George. Go down, 4. Get him up. Dig. Dig. All the way through.
Hey, babe. Good job.
Come on. Bounce, get out of there. Stretch your legs, stop, bounce, get out of there. Nice. Good job, good heat. Double whistle, water break. 7-minute water down. The bat is like cut in half and it's flat. So a lot of guys, when they swing, they either do this or they roll over. With the flat bat, your goal is to hit it on the flat side, keeping that bat flat, hands in, and hitting it there. Got it? That's good. Slice it. Last one. Good. All right, good. Pick up. Let me see the slow-mo.
I love hitting, man. Hitting is so much fun.
All right. So I just want to shoot my hands there. Head down. Shoot my hands right there. 2 more. Shoot my hands. That's what you want. You want that there. Last one coming out. Shoot the hand. One more. Wind got me. Hit and run. Hey. That's how you hit it.
Okay, Coach. Okay, Coach.
Hey, these hands are nasty.
Okay.
How do you think I trained you? Remember that.
Today's more of a hitting day. Tomorrow, back at the field, fielding day. Florida State because I love the atmosphere there. Being in the stadium, the fans are just electric. When you step on that field, and it's amazing, man. The coaching staff, Coach Bellinger, Coach Metcalf, Coach Martin, they're really caring, and they really want to see you not only succeed in baseball but also in life. And I really take fond of that. And not only just baseball, but academic-wise, Florida State is probably one of the top schools for academics and getting a good education. And me and my family are big on that. And being that my dad has a master's degree, he really pushes academics and getting good grades, and just going to a school not only to play baseball but to get an education and get a degree, so that later on, if baseball doesn't work out, you can always have a degree and be successful after. Personally, I do believe that I am an underdog, and being an underdog, you have to work 10 times harder than everyone else just to be looked at. You have to put in twice as many hours just to be acknowledged, and I like being an underdog. I like people not believing in me, people doubting me, because while people don't believe me, while they overlook me, I'm working. While they're talking about this player, that player, and the number one ranked player here, or the number one player there, I'm working. And I'm working because I got something to prove. I got family that depend on me, and I got people that I have to make proud. My dad sacrificed a lot for me, and he sacrificed pretty much his whole life just so I can have the opportunity and be blessed with the opportunity to play baseball and live my life. And just knowing that really just, breaks my heart that, he had to do that, but he did it because he loved me, and I'm not going to let that go to waste. So each and every day, each and every second, each and every hour, each and every day, I have the opportunity to get better and opportunity to get working just so I can get better and, perfect and get better at my game. And I do everything I can. And my mom, I seen her, she works 12-hour shifts, and I barely get to see her. So I really just want to give my family, the life that they always wanted, and I want to give them a nice house, a nice car. I don't want them to worry about money. I just want them to worry about when they're going to come see me at my games and I can spend time with them. This thing right here is called my accountability mirror, and I've been reading the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and it's really inspirational, man. And he just talks about how you got to build calluses in your mind, and that even if you don't feel like 100%, even if you feel like you don't want to do nothing, even if you're hurt, man, keep going, keep pushing, because you have to build calluses inside your mind in order to stay strong. And this right here is my accountability mirror. I have this statement: why not me? Why not me? Why can't I make it to the pros, man? Why can't I be successful? I can be each and everything if I work hard. And my biggest saying: be great today, man. I walk out, get out of bed, and I see this: be great today. Be great each and every single day, man. Each and every single day, get 1% better each and every single day. If you can do that, you'll be successful. And just little post-it notes: keep smiling, take responsibility, don't give up. You are DeAmez Ross, man. Truly believe in yourself, believe in this guy. Be disciplined, be self-motivated. I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be average. Always praise God. And this right here is really just keeps me going. And I really got really big into manifesting and writing in my journals. So this is my journal, and this talks about everything. Respect the Game of Baseball by Jerry Emanuel. And I just write in here, good days, bad days, what I learned, where I learned off the field, what I can do to get better each and every day, quotes. And I really believe in the power of manifestation. And if you write stuff out, if you write that I want to be in the pros, if I want to be successful, if you write it down, and you say I want to be successful, I want to be in the pros by the next 2 years, that would come true if you write it down and just believe in yourself. Hey man, Wednesday is usually my pool day. My favorite day, man. Recovery day in the pool, working on sprints, working on mechanics, working on being explosive, working on stealing. Let's go, baby. Hey, let's be great today. Every day be great.
One more, last one. Good set. Last one. Let's go for a race.
You got your money on me or him in a race? He can't handle me.
Whenever you say go.
3, 2, 1, go. I always thank you, Dad, for, for always pushing me and, to always keep believing in me. And I just hope to make you proud one day, Dad.
All right. Cut.